scared of falling. I was in and out, up and down, too afraid to be open. I found myself in you and it made me feel so fucking scared. Baby, ich hab Good News und ich hab Bad News für dich. Welche davon willst du zuerst? Okay, die schlechte, irgendwann wird es wehtun, doch die gute, bis dahin lieb ich dich jeden Tag mehr. Baby, ich hab Good News und ich hab Bad News für dich. Welche davon willst du zuerst? Okay, die schlechte, irgendwann wird es wehtun, doch die gute, bis dahin lieb ich dich jeden Tag mehr. An manchen Tagen schieß ich dich auf den Mond, am nächsten flieg ich los, um dich dann wieder zu holen. An anderen Tagen ist egal, was ich mach, ich bleibe für dich nur ein Riesenidiot. Und wenn wir das hier irgendwann vor die Wand fahren, dann in einem Bentley Continental in Rot. Und ja, ich weiß, vielleicht sind wir beide kein Perfect Fit, aber Mama sagt mir jedes Mal, sie schwört auf dich. Da wo wir sind, würden andere sich trennen, trotzdem bleibst du in meinen Armen liegen und ich in deinen.
Good morning and a very warm welcome to this FEI Dressage European Championships for Children and Juniors. We are on day 5, the 5th and final day of competition, and this morning we bring you the FEI Children Individual HKM Sports Equipment GmbH. Yesterday we saw the team competition for the children. Germany took the team gold with a huge score of 248.035. All 4 German riders in the top 4 scoring over 80%. Sweden took the silver on 233.559 and Spain took the bronze with 228.851%. So to introduce you to the judges, at E we have Christoph Umbach and Barbara Adu. They're judging the quality mark. Then at H we have Kirsten Sogard. At C Ulrich Nebel, and at B Francis Verbach Van Rooy. 18 horse and rider combinations coming forward for this children's individual.
At E, Mr. Christoph Umbach from Luxembourg and Mrs. Barbara Du from Italy.
As I said, the 4 German riders came out on top individually. In 5th place was our individual from Turkey, Lal Milagören. In 6th, we had the Swedish Rona Cardos. 7th, it was the individual for Holland, Esme Nielsen. The Dutch team finished in 4th place, just behind Spain with 226.159. Anna-Marie Krezova and Diamantina was in 8th. But first up, we have Martin Aragon Martin and Sir Medano.
And he's ridden by Martin Aragon. Martin
Sir Medano
Spain.
is 14-year-old stallion by Sir Donoghue. Their personal best is 72.616%. They finished 13th in the preliminary B test with 75.060 and then went to 18th yesterday in the team with 74.817. Of course, they were part of the bronze medal winning team. So coming down for the children's individual test, it is Martin Aragon Martin and Sir Medano for Spain. Could have been a little bit more fluent out of the halt. Good angle there in the shoulder in, really nice positioning. Could just have a bit more angle here. Not quite on 3 tracks. Yeah, needed a little bit more engagement from the hind legs in the medium trot. Better activity here, was just a little bit behind his leg around that corner. Nicely ridden. Gone for a little bit more in the medium canter there. Just needed to be a little bit braver. Just needed to keep the rhythm a bit more. Oh, and some issues going up into canter. Again, a bit of tension there. Fairly nice transitions. Yeah, could have just taken the stretch a little bit more in that half circle. So coming down the centre line now to finish the test, it is Martin Aragon Martin and Sir Medano for Spain.
Sir Medano and Martin Aragon Martin from Spain.
Their personal best 72.616.
And the score, judge at age 67.5.
So technical marks of 65.494 and quality marks of 84.25%. A new personal best there for Martin Aragon Martin of 74.872%.
Total of 74.872. And a new personal best for him. And the next horse is quickly in Depalune.
So next into the arena, we have a combination for France. It is Paula Calais.
Representing France.
She is riding Quickly Des Plods, a 8-year-old Hanoverian mare by quarterback. Their personal best is 80.704. Last time out scored 70.861. That was in Hagen. That put them into 6th position. They were 11th in the preliminary B with 76.328% and 17th in the team test with 75.092. So in now it is Paolo Calais and Quickly Des Plods. Lovely first centre line. Good transitions. Quite a lot of neck bend there in the shoulder in. A bit of tension as she came back at B. Lost a bit of the angle in the second shoulder in there. Lovely steps in the medium. Could have shown a better difference coming back. We saw a lot of the horses getting quite tense down this end of the arena yesterday, and today is no exception. I'd like to see a bit more ground cover in the medium walk. Just again, quite tense here in this walk. Better bend through this one. It was a little bit overbent in the first one. And again, some tension there as she comes around the corner. And a wrong strike off. That was because of the tension. You could just see him really holding himself as she asked to go up into canter. There's some photographers down there, so it might be them that's making the horses feel a little bit tense. It's a real test for the horse's balance, this movement. Doing simple change from counter canter to counter canter. Nicely ridden. Again, just some tension through the serpentine. Could have been more fluent through the transitions. Yeah, just again needs to take that stretch down a little more. I felt like I sounded like a broken record yesterday through the juniors because again they have the stretch in a 20-meter circle, and a lot of them just don't allow the horses to really take that stretch down and out. So coming to the end of the test, it is Paula Calais and Quickly Des Plods for France. Quite a bit of tension through the test today, especially down this end of the arena here by C.
Quickly, Depalud and Paola Calais from France.
This is that
Thank you.
lovely medium trot at the beginning of the test. Really
And
nice
here's
from the
result.
hind leg. And here's the result, 66.358% for the technical marks, 81.5 for the quality marks, so a total of 73.929%, and into second place.
ID 1.5, so we have a total of 73.929. 73,929% für dieses Paar aus Frankreich, Quickly Depalud und Paola Calais.
So next up, we have a combination for Italy. It is Matilda Monzato and Donna Levii.
8 years old.
This is an 8-year-old Oldenburger by Feeder Tanz. And lovely mare.
Monzato representing Italy.
Last time out in this test, they were third with 71.729%. Italy fifth in the team test yesterday. She scored 72.899 for 21st in the preliminary B and jumped up to 74.075 for 19th in the team competition. So coming down the centre line, Matilda Monzato and Donna Levii. Lovely start from Matilda. Could just be a little bit more steady to the contact in the shoulder in. Again there, just needs to work into a more secure frame. Lovely steps in the medium. Just leaning on the bit a little bit halfway through. Like to see a bit more uphill tendency. Just could be a bit more active in this medium walk. Again, that corner causing a few problems. Yeah, losing the activity again through the turn on the haunches. A bit of tension just as they go into it. Better there in the turn on the haunches to the right. Again, just losing the activity. I want to see that really clear 4-beat march. Clear transitions into and out of the medium canter there. Well ridden through the simple change. Could just have been a little bit more uphill. Yeah, lovely direct transition up into the canter. Just had one step of trot on the transition down into the walk. The balance was just a little bit on the forehand. Lovely there in the stretch. Yeah, really nice there in the stretch. Clearly stretching down and out. Saddle's really slipping off to the right. Lucky she's got a good seat. So there we have it for Matilde Mazzato and Donna Lavie for Italy.
Donna Lavie.
Their personal best,
Matilde
73.382%.
And result at age 66.667. At C, 70.
And it's a new personal best, 69.012 in the technical marks and 85.25 for the quality. So a personal best there of 77.131 and into the lead for Matilde Mazzato.
7.131. And rank 1 at the moment in the price of HKM Sports Equipment. And now we're going to see El Amore.
Next in is our rider representing Malta. It is Kendra Victoria Lee and Eleanor van de Kampenhof.
Representing Malta.
Last time out, they scored 69.75%. Eleanor van de Kampenhof is a 13-year-old Sports Horse by Saint-Amour. Their personal best, 72.579. Scored 76.363 for 10th place in the preliminary B and 76.059 for 14th in the team yesterday. So coming in now for Malta, it is Kendra Victoria Lee and El Amor van de Kampenhof. Nice activity and cadence in this trot. Just a bit too much neck bend there in the shoulder in. Could do with a little bit more angle through the body. Slightly better there in the shoulder in right. Nice energy in the trot. Super in the medium trot. A really nice, clear difference. Good transitions. This horse has such a fabulous walk. Really marching there. Great ground cover. I always think it's a little bit more difficult for these horses with these huge walks to complete those turn on the haunches or walk pirouettes. They have to collect so much more to shorten their stride to be able to get around those really, really tight pirouettes. So generally they do find it a little bit more difficult. Taking a little bit more risk in the medium canter. Nice balance here going into the counter canter. Super transitions. Just needed a little bit more self-carriage. Oh, oh dear, that's a shame. Was in the wrong lead. So some 4s from the judges. Not quite direct down into the walk over the centre line. Just needed a little bit more preparation. Yeah, could have stretched a little bit more there. Needed to give a bit more rein. He was willing to take that stretch down and out. So coming down now to finish their test is Kendra Victoria Lee and El Amor van de Kampenhof. Big pats for the horse. Such a really, really smart horse. Just unfortunately that mistake in the canter work was quite expensive. They've got a personal best score of 72.579%. Lovely there in the medium. Such a striking little horse. Had a lovely frame throughout, and that walk is just quite special. Super. An uphill there in the canter work.
And her result.
So the results are in. It is 71.809 into fourth, technical marks of 65.617, and quality marks of 78. So that goes into fourth for Kendra Victoria Lee and Eleanor van de Kampenhof.
Total is 71.809, 71,809%. Und wir kommen zum nächsten Pferd.
Next up, we have a combination for Poland. It is Zofia Kazmarek and Lady Legend. They were 76.631 in the preliminary B test for 8th place and 75.309 for 16th in the team. Poland was 6th overall in the teams. Rode this horse in 2021 at the European Championships, finished 18th in this individual class. And last time out had a win in the individual, 77.060. So in now it is Zofia Kazmarek for Poland riding Lady Legend. Good angle in the shoulder ends. Lovely there in the frame. Great energy in the medium trot, keeping nice and uphill. Good activity here in the walk. Nice stride length. Kept that activity through that turn on the haunches. Nice preparation. Second one there to the right, just a little bit big. Yeah, needs to be braver there in the medium canter. Not enough difference shown. Good transitions in the simple change. Just could have been a little more uphill. Yeah, again, nicely done. .5s from all of the judges for the half 10-meter circle with the simple change. Really nice there in the stretch as well, taking that nose out. When you give the stretch, you really don't want to see them curling under and behind the vertical. Sophia manages to keep a really, really lovely frame throughout the test. So finishing up their test now, it is Zofia Kazmarek and Lady Legend for Poland. Big pats for this lovely mare.
Lady Legenda and Sophia.
They have a personal best of 77.06% and a new PB of 78.994, technical marks of 70.988 and quality marks of 87.
The judges at E gave 87.0, so her total is 78.994. It's a new personal best and the first place so far.
So she goes into gold medal position. 18 riders in this test, 5 already been, so 13 left.
Next to go is Grace.
Into the arena now comes our second rider for Italy. It is Matteo Borghesi, and he rides Grace DBG, a KWPN, 12 years old, a mare by Bordeaux. Their personal best is 76.292. Scored 69.488 for 33rd in the preliminary B, and then jumped up to 13th in the team competition with 76.084, really helping Italy into that 5th place in the teams. Last time out, they had a win with that 76.292. So starting their test, it is Matteo Borghesi and Grace DBG. Nice angle in the shoulder in. Just at times the nose creeping a little bit behind the vertical there. Just a little bit too deep to keep that pole up and the nose out. And again there through the corner and into this medium trot. Really nice steps though. Beautiful activity. Just needs to have more self-carriage, just leaning on the bit and coming behind the vertical. He's a clearer rhythm in this walk. Yeah, and just escaping out of the turn on the haunches. Hind legs need to be more active and more underneath. Nice jump here in the canter. Again, just want to see the nose a little bit more out in front. Clearer there in the walk between the simple change. Just throughout, really picking up on the horse being a little bit behind the vertical, a bit too deep in front. But actually, I was expecting him to really curl up in the stretching trot there, but he didn't. The rider just really needing to focus on pushing him up from the hind leg into that nice open frame. So coming down now into the final halt, it is Matteo Borghese and Grace DBG.
Grace DBG and Matteo Borghese from Italy.
Their personal best 76.292. Not sure they're going to quite get there. I think if he can sort this frame out, the balance overall is going to be so much better. And then he's going to score really highly. 67.161 technical marks, 83.75 quality marks, a total score of 75.456. As I said, there's so many more marks in there. Just really needs to focus on keeping the pole up and that nice open frame.
Mit Grace DBG. Also in Führung Sofia Gaschmarek aus Polen, 78,994, gefolgt von Matilde Manzato aus Italien mit 77,131 und in 3 nur mit 75,456 Matteo Borghese, ebenfalls Italien. The next horse in the price of HKM Sports Equipment is Hamilton.
So up now it is a rider for Sweden, Tilda Andre Hochfeldt, and Hamilton's I Did It My Way.
Ridden by Tilda Andre Hochfeldt, representing Sweden.
Is a 13-year-old Swedish warm blood mare by Verona's Boji. They finished 18th in the preliminary test with 73.81 and 15th in the team for 76.042. Helped Sweden pick up that team silver yesterday. Really strong cohort of riders from Sweden. Last time out, they had a win in this individual test of 77.898. So coming down the centre line now, our first rider from Sweden. It is Tilda Andre Hochfeldt and Hamilton's I Did It My Way. Really nice there in the shoulder in. Great angle, not too much bend. And good balance through the half 10-meter circles. Some good steps there. Just needs to maintain a clearer rhythm. Just was a little bit quick. Nice activity in this walk. Oh, stuck there in the turn on the haunches. Better there to the right. Lovely uphill. It's really going for that medium canter. Lovely uphill transition into the canter. And really good risk taken in the medium canter. Could just be a little bit more supple over the back. Needs to watch the rhythm a little bit in this counter canter. Yeah, really well ridden in the transition down from the canter to the walk. Just unfortunately a bit of tension in the walk itself. Could just take a little bit more stretch. There was a difference shown, but the horse really did actually want to take the stretch down. I think she could have just let it go a little bit more. So finishing up their test, it is Tilda Andre Hochfeldt and Hamilton's I Did It My Way.
Hamilton's I Did It My Way and Tilda Andre.
Lovely test there from Tilda.
And
And it is a score, a
second
personal
place,
best of 77.878 into second place. Technical marks of 69.506 and quality marks of 86.25. So into second for Tilda Andre Hochfeldt and Hamilton's I Did It My Way for Sweden. Lots of personal bests this morning. So great to see.
And now the 12
Next into the arena, it is Carmen F. Prado Gomez Yarbo, and she is another one of our medal-winning athletes from the team competition yesterday, representing Spain, who took the bronze medal. She rides this horse. It is Bambino, a 12-year-old stallion. They finished 28th in the preliminary B with 71.363% and jumped up to 12th in the team competition with 76.425%. Last time out, they scored 69.829% in this individual test. Their personal best, 73.605. So entering the arena now, it is Carmen F. Prado Gomez Yarbo and Bambino for Spain. Very unbalanced into that halt. Bit of a tilt in the shoulder in left. And again here in the shoulder into the right. Oh, that's a shame. Just that break in the medium trot. Good activity in the walk. Really good clear walk rhythm here. Could have been slightly more active in the turn on the haunches, losing a bit of the activity here in the medium walk between the two. That corner causing problems again. That came from nowhere, didn't it? Lovely transition up into canter, and then just a bit of tension a couple of steps in. Losing a bit of the balance in the counter canter. Lovely transition down into the walk. A little bit long in the frame up into the canter again. Again, just losing the balance here in these serpentine turns. Well ridden in the simple change over the centre line. 7s from all of our judges for that. Yeah, needs to stretch much more in that circle. So coming down the centre line now to finish their test, it is Carmen Alfredo Gomez Yabo and Bambino for Spain.
Bambino and Carmen Parado Gomez.
So they get a deduction because of the circle that she had to do when she spooked, but a total of 70.286%, technical marks of 64.321, and quality marks of 77.25%. Into eighth then for Carmen Alfredo Gomez Yabo and Bambino. So one more combination to go before the break.
Donna Diva, 15 years old, KWPN mare by.
So now we have a rider for the Netherlands. It is Esme Neeson, and she rides Dodona Diva, a 12-year-old KWPN mare by Glocks Johnson TN. Their personal best score in this test is 76.292. Last time out, they scored 76.065% for third place in Gisteren. They were fifth in the preliminary B with 78.125% and finished seventh in the team competition with 79.525 for seventh place. So coming in now for the Netherlands, it is Esme Neeson and Dodona Diva. Not quite straight in that first halt. Lovely there in the shoulder in, really nice angle, really lovely and soft over the back. Keeping the cadence and the lift throughout. Super steps in the medium trot, really nice engagement, pushing from the hind leg. Keeping that activity through into this medium walk. Good ground cover. Better there in the turn on the haunches to the right. The first one was actually a little bit too quick. Just needed to keep the balance a little bit more. Lovely and uphill in the medium canter. Good risk taken. Lovely jump. So be careful of the rhythm there in the counter canter and just losing the direct transition down into the walk in the simple change. Bit of tension there as well up into the canter. Great ground cover. Again, just so more direct transition that time, but just fell a little bit onto the shoulder. Lovely stretching. Really, really super. I think that might actually be the best trot stretch that we've seen this whole competition. And there's been 70 juniors that have done that. Very well ridden from Esme Neeson and Dodona Diva. They're representing the Netherlands. This is what I didn't know. There was a crowd watching me.
Dodona Diva and Esme Neeson from the Netherlands.
Really super work. Sorry,
And
she
score,
says. So there.
72.963.
So scores in already, and it is a personal best, 78.9 into second place, 71.049 technical marks, and 86.75 for the quality. So into second for Esme Neeson and Dodona Diva for the Netherlands. So we go into a short break now. Join us back at 18 minutes past 10. At the moment, we have Zofia Kazmarek and Lady Legend in the lead with 78.994. She's in gold medal position. Esme Neeson, who we just saw in silver medal position, with 78.9, and Tilda Andre Hochfeld in bronze with 77.878%. So back into the arena at 18 minutes past 10 will be Jeanette Valve Martin and Zanon for Spain. So make sure you join us back then.
Just seen with 78.9. with 77.878 in third, Tilda Andre Hochfeld and Hamilton's I Did It My Way for Sweden. And fourth place, 77.131, Donna Lavie and Matilde Manzato from Italy. And in fifth, with 75.456, Grace DBG and Matteo Borghesi from Italy. Meine Damen und Herren, Sponsor dieser Prüfung ist HKM, einer der weltweit führenden Reitsportspezialisten. 1967 gegründet, blickt das Unternehmen auf viele Jahre erfolgreiche Firmengeschichte zurück. Von Beginn an war HKM bunt, mutig und authentisch und ist es bis heute geblieben. Die besondere Bindung zum Pferd und eine unbedingte Reitsportexpertise spiegeln sich in sämtlichen Produkten von HKM wider. Produkte von HKM lösen Probleme, sind funktional und immer auch am Puls der Zeit. Looks für Reiterinnen und Reiter und Pferde greifen Trends auf und überzeugen durch moderne Styles. HKM spricht mit seinen Kollektionen unter anderem die der neuen Marke HKM Selection nun auch verstärkt Turnierreiterinnen und Turnierreiter an. Die Produkte finden Sie im gut sortierten Fachhandel sowie im Online-Shop von HKM unter hkmsports.com. The sponsor of this competition is HKM, one of the world's leading equestrian sport specialists. Founded in 1967, the company can look back on many years of successful company history. From the start, HKM was colorful, courageous, and authentic, and has remained so to this day. The special bond with a horse and an unconditional equestrian sport expertise are reflected in all HKM products. HKM products solve problems, are functional, and always up to date. Looks for riders and horses pick up on trends and impress with modern styles. With its collection, including those of the new HKM selection brand, HKM is now increasingly targeting competition riders. The products can be found in well-stocked specialist shops and in the HKM online shop at hkmsports.com.
It leads me back to you. It leads me back.
prize of HGM Sports Equipment, the second part of the FEI Children Individual Competition. And in the lead, in the moment, with a percentage of 78.994, Lady Legenda and Sofia Kaczmarek from Poland. Meine Damen und Herren, wir kommen zum zweiten Teil.
So, welcome back after the break. We are in the second part of this FEI Children's Individual Test. We are halfway through, and up in gold medal position it is Sofia Kaczmarek and Lady Legend from Poland. But now we move on to one of our medalists from yesterday. It is Jeanette Valve-Martin, and she rides Zanon. They helped Spain pick up a team bronze. Zanon is a 17-year-old gelding. Their personal best score is 77.222. Last time out, they scored 76.324%. So coming down the centre line now for Spain, it is Jeanette Valve-Martin and Zanon. They finished 9th in the team competition with 77.609%. Could have just a little bit more angle in that shoulder in. It was mostly just neck bend. I want to see a clear 3 tracks. That shoulder really coming in slightly better. Good steps in the medium trot. Could show more definition coming back at M. Want to see really clear transitions at the beginning and the end of the medium trot. Kept the activity nicely until that last step. It was nice and neat, well centered. Yeah. Well ridden in the turn on the haunches. Just needs a bit more relaxation here. A bit of anticipation up into that canter. Nice in the medium canter. Could have maybe just been a little bit braver and asked for a little bit more there. Lovely into the simple change. A little bit of tension. Just not completely fluent in the transition. Let's see what she can do in these half circles. Yeah, nicely ridden again. Getting good there in the stretch. Could just, yeah, better there towards the end. You could see the rider giving the rein. Just want to see the horse able to take that stretch and take the rein forward. So coming down the centre line now, it is Jeanette Valve Martin and Zanon for Spain. Their personal best 77.222. We've seen lots of personal bests this morning. Are we going to see another one now?
Zanon and Jeanette Valve Martin from Spain. Thank you.
We are 77.604, technical marks of 68.457%, and quality marks of 86.75.
And 86.75 for the quality.
That puts
of the
them
rider.
into fourth place.
77.604, a new personal best for Jeanette, and it's rank 4, and the price of HKM sports equipment. Next us to go, Diamantina.
Next up, we have a rider for the Czech Republic. It is Anna Maria Kruzova.
Ridden by Anna Marie.
She is riding Diamantina. It's KWPN 8-year-old mare by Vivaldi. They finished 15th in the preliminary B with 74.679% and 8th in the team competition with 78.2. Last time out, they competed in Hagen and finished 5th with 71.972 in this test. They've got a personal best score of 78.713. So starting their test now for the Czech Republic, there's Anna Marie Kruzova and Diamantina. Very good start. Lovely, straight and square. Keeping the nice cadence in the trot. Just losing a bit of the fluency in the shoulder in to the right. Could just be a little bit more supple over the back. Bit of a spook there as well around the corner. But some good steps here in the medium, over tracking nicely. Nice activity in this walk. Yeah, well maintained through the turn and the haunches. Just backing off the leg a little bit, losing a bit of the activity in the turn on the haunches to the right. Could just have had a bit more bend through the body that way as well. And again, losing the activity here before she goes into the canter. A little early up to the canter. Ooh. And some problems there. Nice, well-ridden transitions again, just quite tight over the back through the tension. Just want to see the horse a little bit more relaxed. Lovely and uphill in the trot. And again, good stretching, keeping that trot rhythm through the half circle. So coming down now to finish their test, it is for the Czech Republic, Anna-Marie Krizova and Diamantina. Lovely test from this pair. Their personal best 78.713.
And the score, judge at H.
Scores are already in 77.815, technical marks of 69.63, and quality marks of 86, just below their personal best. I think if it hadn't have been for that little mistake in the canter medium down the long side, where she had a big spook and met quite a lot of resistance, she could have had that PB. That puts them into fourth, though, for Anna-Marie Krizova for the Czech Republic. They look like they're having a very in-depth conversation there in the VIP tent. So in the arena now, we have a rider for Sweden again. It is Mila Blomqvist, and she rides Sandro. Sandro is a 15-year-old Swedish warm-blood gelding by Sandakan 2. They were 27th in the preliminary B with 71.584%, jumped up to 10th in the team test with 77.592. Last time out, they competed in Hagen, finished 8th with a score of 70.329%. Their personal best in this test is 70.329. That is, of course, that mark from their last time out in Hagen. So coming down the centre line now for Sweden, Mila Blomqvist and Sandro. Lost the straightness a little bit in the halt. Nice cadence here in the shoulder in. Just needs to be careful that he doesn't come a little bit too deep in front, a little bit behind the vertical. Nice steps in the medium. Really good ground cover on a spook there as they came back towards M. But again, just a little bit tight in the neck, just coming a little bit behind the vertical. In the medium trot and in the extended paces, you want to see them extend their frame and their stride length. Be clearer in the rhythm here in the medium walk. Quite a bit of tension. It is medium walk going into these turn on the haunches, not collected walk. Nice turn on the haunches though. There's quite a bit of tension, especially in those forelegs. Need to see more freedom of the shoulder, more relaxation over the back. Really not clear in the rhythm. Nice in the canter. Again, could just have a bit more jump in the canter. More relaxation there in the walk. Lovely transitions through the simple change. Could just have taken that stretch down a little bit more. Just a little bit unsteady in the frame. So coming down to finish their test, it is Emilia Blomqvist and Sandro for Sweden. Everybody really struggling with quite a lot of tension in the arena today.
Sandro and Miller Blomqvist from
Their personal best, 70.329. They're definitely going to beat that. It is 77.815 into fourth for Miller. Technical marks of 69.63. Quality marks of 86. So into fourth place for Miller and Sandro.
Rank 4. Also 77,815% bringen Sandro und Miller Blomqvist aus Schweden derzeit auf den 4. Rang im Preis von HKM. Darjeeling is entering the arena, 11 years old, Hanoverian mare by Don Federico and
So next
Pedro,
into the arena, we have
by
a
Melina
combination
Schneider,
for Switzerland.
representing
It is
Switzerland.
Melina Schneider. She rides a Darjeeling, a 11-year-old Hanoverian mare by Don Federico. They competed last in Hagen, scored 73.028% in the individual test. Over the last few days, they were 20th in the preliminary B with 72.976 and jumped up to 11th in the team competition with 77.484. Have a personal best in this test of 77.925. So starting their test now, Melina Schneider and Darjeeling for Switzerland. Good angle there in the shoulder in. Really nice and supple over the back. Lovely steps in the medium. Keeping the rhythm really well. Nice activity. Good active walk. Really nice march. Better there in the pirouette to the right. Just kept the activity much better, kept the balance nicer in the turn on the haunches right. Could just have had a little bit more activity on the way out into that canter. It was really lovely at the beginning of the medium walk. Clear difference in the medium canter. Oh, that's a shame. Just unbalanced into the transition up into canter, a bit of confusion. Nicely down into the trot again. Some really lovely work through this test. Great relaxation, lovely swing over the back in that trot circle. So coming down now for Switzerland, Melina Schneider and Darjeeling. A really lovely test from this pair. Very, very well ridden.
Darjeeling and Marlina Schneider from Switzerland. Thank you.
Is it enough to put her into a medal position? It is into bronze medal position, 78.13%, technical marks of 69.259, and quality marks of 87. Really, really super job there from Melina Schneider and Darjeeling for Switzerland.
78,13%, damit auf Rang 3 Marlina Schneider aus der Schweiz und Darjeeling.
Our next combination into the arena, it is one for Germany. She is already a double medalist from this championship. She won the team gold yesterday and was individual third yesterday in the team. Scored 81% in the last couple of days. It is Marie Bernard and for Rock G, a Westphalian gelding by Franciscus FRH. Just 11 years old, this horse. Scored 81.137 for fourth place in the preliminary B and 81.334 for third place in the team competition. Obviously helped Germany pick up that team gold yesterday. It is Marie Bernard and for Rock G for Germany. Their best score, 79.773. Nice balance through the two half 10-meter circles. Could have had a bit more angle there in the shoulder in. Just at times losing a bit of the connection to the bridle, just getting a little bit unsteady. Nice here in the walk though, really lovely and active. Super rhythm. And a beautiful turn on the haunches. Lovely and centered. Lost a bit of the activity on the turn on the haunches to the right. But again, nicely back into this medium walk. Super uphill transition to canter. Again, lovely and uphill through the medium. A clear difference shown. Nice transitions as well. Lost a little bit of the balance down into the walk transition. Was a bit on the forehand. Better transition down into the walk that time, much more uphill. Just dropping the pole slightly in that transition down into the trot. Yeah, and can just give a little bit more stretch in the circle there. Lovely here in the frame. So coming down now for their final halt, it is Marie Bernard and 4 Rock G for Germany.
For Rock G and Marie Bernard from Germany. And the result, judge at H, 72.963. At C, 73.7.
And it's a new personal best, 83.195, and into first place gold medal position from Marie Bernard and 4 Rock G. Quality marks of 92.5. Another personal best. And she goes into the lead, 83.195.
Und Rang 1 nun hier im Preis von HKM Sports Equipment.
So just 4 combinations left to go.
The next horse is Holly's final.
Now into the arena, it is one for Sweden. It is Rona Cardos, and she rides Holly's final. A 9-year-old Swedish warm blood gelding by Floricello OLD. They finished 6th in the preliminary B with 76.982%. Also 6th in the team test, 79.925. They've got a personal best in this test of 81.337. That would be enough to put them into silver medal position. Last time out, they scored 81.162. So coming down the centre line now for Sweden, it is Rona Kados and Holly's final. Just needed to be a little bit more consistent in the shoulder in. Just dropping the pole slightly here in the trot work. And again there in the shoulder in. Just needs to be out more with the nose. And nice steps in the medium trot again. Just needs to open that frame up a little bit more. Oh dear. So many problems in this bottom corner. Needed a little bit more activity in the turn on the haunches to the right. Good riding there from Rona. It's so hard as a rider when things like that happen. You can just see the marks slipping away. And it's so hard when there's nothing you can do about it. You know, horses have their own thoughts, their own feelings, and they're flight or fight animals, so they will just react to something that they're scared of and want to flight the situation. Lovely in the simple change. Beautifully ridden. So she knows she's coming back into that corner now. So I'd be thinking shoulder forward positioning, leg yielding him into that corner. Yeah, well ridden. Again, just a bit too deep there with the nose. Super transitions though. Just losing valuable marks for being behind the vertical. Keeping that nice cadence in the trot. Finishing up now for Sweden, it is Rona Kados and Holly's final. So personal best score of 81.337. I think the spooks and the tension are going to keep her away from a mark like that, unfortunately, today. Yeah, it's 77.503%. Technical marks of 69.506. Quality marks of 85.5. I'm sure she would have been rewarded for her good riding in that difficult situation.
Total 77.503.
But We have some really
77,503
low
3%
scores,
das Ergebnis
even a
für
2, a
Hans
couple of
Weiler
4s.
und Ronja Kadocz
Such a
aus
shame.
Schweden. Und wir haben noch 3 Paare hier im Preis von AKM Sports Equipment.
So that puts Rona into 9th place in this individual competition, with just 3 more competitors to go.
And here's the next one. It's Lowland, 7 years old, KWPN, gelding by Bordeaux and Olympic Ferro, and ridden by Lal Mira Gürgen, representing Turkey, and yesterday on 5th place.
Now coming into the arena, it is our individual rider for Turkey. She did amazingly well yesterday in the team test. She finished 5th with 79.959, highest place of all the other riders behind the German team. Was 12th in the preliminary B with 75.685. It is Laumera Gürgen and Lowland for Turkey. This horse is a 7-year-old KWPN gelding by Bordeaux. Last time out, they had a win in Gisteren with 79.547%. That is their personal best. So in the arena now for Turkey, it is Laumera Gürgen and Lowland. Very sensible girl coming in walk on a long rein, giving the horse a chance to relax in this arena, especially given what's happened this morning with a lot of the other horses. Very, very clever riding. Just have a little bit more self-carriage through the shoulder in and through the half 10-meter circles there. Nice steps in the medium trot, clear difference shown. Lovely and uphill into the walk transition. Clear steps, really nice and marching. Keeping the bend well in the turn of the haunches. The activity not dropping off. Just, again, good riding there because he was about to go onto the forehand in the first half of the turn of the haunches and then she just corrected it. Just went a little bit onto the forehand there after A. Super in the simple change. Just needs to be careful of the balance. losing a bit of the straightness on the centre line. Just drifted out a bit to the right, but lovely direct transitions. So coming down to finish their test, it is Laumira Gürgen and Lowland for Turkey.
Lowland and Laumira Gürgen from Turkey. Thank you.
So we just wait for the score to come in. We have a personal best score of 79.547. And she goes into silver medal position. It is 79.364%. Technical marks of 71.728. And quality score of 87%. So into silver. That is just behind Marie Bernard and 4 Rock G.
Ist sie derzeit auf Rang 2. Lowlands und Laumira Gürgen aus der Türkei.
2 riders left to go, both for Germany. And the next rider enters the arena. It is Vivian Maga, and she is riding Jamala. What a time they have had at this competition. Jamala is 7 years old. She's an Oldenburg by Don Ramanov. They have had 2 wins already. They won the preliminary B test. That was with a huge 85.464%. They then went on and won the team competition as well with a huge 83.859%. Picked up the gold medal for the German team. Last time out, scored 75.375 in this test in Hagen for 2nd place. What can they do today? It is Vivian Merker and Jamala for Germany. Beautifully straight, not 100% square at X there. Lovely angle. Super cadence through the shoulder in. Just needs to be careful of the rhythm here in the shoulder in. Huge steps in the medium trot. Lovely engagement. Really nice into the contact. Showing good, clear transitions. and straight away into a nice active medium walk. Kept the activity well through the turn on the haunches. Again, really nice there, a 9 from one of the judges for that second turn on the haunches. Oh, a little bit of anticipation before C. Could be clearer in the difference between the medium canter and this canter here in the collected work. Oh, just changed in front. Oh, that's going to, oh no, so many problems. This is going to be very expensive. Well, this just could change everything. We've got 4s, we've got 2s, we've got 3s. Much better there. Could be a bit more uphill into the canter. Super nice there in the stretch. Could just take that nose out a little bit. I'd like to see the nose on the vertical line. But kept the rhythm and the cadence throughout the stretch. So down now into the final halt. It is Vivian Merker and Jamala. Not the serpentine that she would have wanted. She's going to be so disappointed about that. Several mistakes there, changed. Then she corrected it, but got up the wrong leg. And then went into the simple change and again came up with the wrong leg. Still, it's looking like it's going to be a personal best for her, but will it be enough for a medal? Just got one left to go after her. So she needs to go into silver medal position to guarantee herself a medal. So results are in. She goes into bronze medal position with 79.13%, technical marks of 69.259, quality marks of 89. She's going to be absolutely devastated after 2 amazing days of competition, winning both tests. And then she's just gone into 3rd place. So out in gold medal position and guaranteed at least silver, it is Marie Bernard and 4 Rock G. In silver medal position and again guaranteed bronze, it is Laumira Gergen and Lowland for Turkey. And just one rider left to go. It is Therese Billig and Faro Shen for Germany. Again, a gold medalist from the team competition. She has sat 2nd the past few days, just behind Vivian.
Fürstenball OLD.
She scored 83.214 for second place in the preliminary B and 82.842 for second in the team competition. She's got a personal best of 77.908 in this individual test. Faroshen is a 13-year-old Westphalian gelding by Fürstenball OLD. Last time out, they finished second in the individual competition in Hagen with 77.908, and that is her personal best. So let's see where this ends up. It is Therese Billig and Faroshen for Germany. Could have just been a little bit more uphill in the shoulder in. Nice balance though through the half circles. Oh, and some tension coming up to the corner. Very well managed. There's a lot happening down that A end. Seems to have quietened down now. Nice and active here in the walk. Very well ridden through the turn on the haunches. Yeah, again, well ridden. Kept the activity nicely throughout all of the walk. And lovely uphill transition into the canter. Good clear difference shown in the medium. Just kind of a little bit more jump here in the canter. Lovely and uphill into the canter there from the simple change. Could have just been a little bit more direct into the walk. Well managed. Really, really got him wrapped around her inside leg around that corner, so he didn't have a spook. Beautifully ridden in the simple change. Take that stretch a bit more, better there in the second half. So coming to the end of this test and coming down the centre line now, our final rider in this children's individual test, it is Therese Billig and Faroshen for Germany. They have a personal best score of 77.908. And to get into the medals, they need to score higher than 79.13. There's Vivian Merker sitting in bronze with Jamila Lalmira Gurgen, and Lowland for Turkey sitting in silver with 79.364, and Marie Bernard and Forok G in gold, and she wins a silver. It is 80.797, a personal best for Therese Billing and Faro Shen. Technical marks of 72.593 and quality marks of 89%. So it is Marie Bernard and Forok G who takes the gold medal in this children's individual with a huge score of 83.195. Therese Billing takes the silver with a score of 80.797. And Lalmira Gurgen from Turkey and Lowland take the bronze with 79.364. Very disappointing for Vivian Merker and Jamala, finishing in fourth outside the medals with 79.13%. She has led the whole way through this competition, and then just too many mistakes in that serpentine. She was in the lead and then just plummeted down with twos from the judges with several mistakes. A real shame for them. They're going to be absolutely devastated. But we have 3 new medalists for this children's individual European Championship. And you can see now getting ready for the prize giving to crown our new medalists. Great to see Lalmira Gurgen and Lowland up there as well from Turkey. What an exceptional week she's had, starting 12th in the preliminary B, up to 5th in the team competition over the last few days, and now a medalist.
From the start, HGM was colorful, courageous.
So we just get ready for the prize giving now.
Remain so to this day. The special bonds with the horse and an unconditional equestrian sport expertise are reflected in all HGM products. HGM products solve problems, are functional and always up to date. Looks for riders and horses, pick up on trends and impress with modern styles. With its collection, including those of the new HGM selection brand, HGM is now increasingly targeting competition riders. The products can be found in well-stocked specialist shops and in the HGM online shop at hgm-sports.com.
So a great competition we've had this morning. 18 combinations coming forward for this children's individual, and nail-biting to the very end. So we just get ready for the prize giving now, and then this afternoon at 12:30, so in around an hour and 10 minutes, we will commence with the FEI Junior Freestyle to crown our freestyle individual champions. Again, another 18 riders coming forward for the junior freestyle. So that, again, is going to be a fantastic competition. The first rider in at 12:30. So make sure you join us for that. So we just get ready now for prize giving in just a few moments' time. So welcome to the prize giving for this children's individual competition. 18 horse and rider combinations came forward. And now we are about to crown our medalists.
Prize-giving ceremony and medal ceremony of the class number 3. The prize of HKM Sports Equipment. The FEI
It is sponsored by Prize of HKM Sports Equipment, GmbH.
At the 8th place.
And we welcome forward our top 8.
First up to the 10th place, they get gaiters from HKM.
In 8th place, it is Tilda Andre Hogfeldt and Hamilton's I Did It My Way. They scored 77.878, representing Sweden. That was a personal best score for them. Some really super tests that we've watched this morning. And then into 7th, it is Melina Schneider and Darjeeling for Switzerland. They finished in 7th with a score of 78.130%. Again, another personal best for Melina. The highest placed Swiss rider. And a great competition she's had. 20th in the preliminary B, 9th in the team test, and up to 7th now. And now we have in 6th place, it is Esme Neeson and Dodona Diva. 78.9%, again another personal best, and into 6th. Our highest placed Dutch rider.
Here comes the 5th place.
And in 5th place, it is from Poland, Sofia Kaczmarek and Lady Legend with a score of 78.994. They held the lead for such a long time and then just got pipped to the post in that second half of this children's individual competition. But a great top 5 finish and a super score of 78.994. And then in 4th, it is Vivian Merker and Jamala for Germany with a score of 79.130%, a personal best. What a competition these guys have had. Such a shame they didn't make it onto the podium today. They were winner in the preliminary B, winner in the team test, both with huge scores of 85.464 and 83.859, but mistakes today in the Serpentine. It just pulled them off of the podium. But what a super horse, just 7 years old. Such an exciting talent for the future.
And as I already mentioned, all riders at the places 4 up to 10, they receive some HKM gaiters. And all riders at the places 11 up to 18, they will receive a European Championship t-shirt.
So now we introduce our medalists.
For the 3 best children at the FEI Dressage European Championship in Kronberg 2023.
So in they come, our medalists from this FEI Dressage European Championships for Children 2023 here in Kronberg, Germany. What a pleasure it is to see this rider receive a medal. There you can see our gold medalist coming into the arena now. It's been a super competition for our home nation of Germany. They picked up the team gold with a convincing lead. 248.035 ahead of Sweden, who scored 233.559. So the riders dismount now and make their way to the podium behind their respective places.
The FEI Dressage European Championships for Children, the individual. Kronberg 2023. The third place.
So in third place with a score of 79.364 for Turkey, it is Laumira Gürgen and Lowland. Huge congratulations to Lau. What a fantastic test they had today. They've really grown over the last few days of competition. And in silver, it is for Germany with a score of 80.797, a personal best. It is Therese Billig and Faro Shen.
80,797% mit dem westfälisch gezogenen Faro Shen. Therese Billig.
And in gold medal position with a percentage of 83.195, a personal best. It is riding for Rock G. It is Marie Bernard. There she goes on the top spot of the podium for Germany, a double gold medalist from this European Championships. Huge congratulations to Marie, to Therese and to Lau as we hear the national anthem from Germany and enjoy the rest of the prize giving. These riders will receive their medals now. But that's it from me. Enjoy the rest of the prize giving and I will be back at 12:30 to crown the Junior Freestyle Individual Championships. So join us back then.
Und wir ehren die Siegerin, wir ehren Marie Bernard mit der deutschen Nationalhymne. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem of Germany. congratulations of the jury. On behalf of the jury, by the president of the ground jury, Ms. Ulrike Nivell. And now congratulations by the technical delegate, and she also will give flowers to the riders. Congratulations by Mariette Svitages-Diertjes. Die Glückwünsche der technischen Delegierten, und sie übergibt die Blumen an die 3 besten europäischen Children durch Mariette Diertjes-Wiltages. And now, congratulations on behalf of the organizing committee and the sponsor HKM by the lady of the house. She opened her home, the beautiful Schafhof, for all the athletes of Europe. Congratulations by Ann-Kathrin Linsenhoff and her daughter Lieselot Marie Linsenhoff. For the 3rd placed rider from Turkey, Lalmira Gürgen, she will receive a silver European Championship vase, the European Championship Stell Badge, the HKM Saddle Pad, HKM Gaiters, and a free membership of Hippo Vibe for 1 year. The prizes for the 2nd placed rider for Therese Billig from Germany. Also, the Silver European Championship vase, the European Championship Stell Badge, an HKM set by saddle pads, gaiters, and a fly cap, and a free membership of Hippo Vibe for 1 year. And now, for our new European champion, children champion for Marie Bernard from Germany. Presented by Ann-Kathrin and Lieselot Marie Linsenhoff. A big European Championship vase, the European Championship Stell Badge, a free membership of Hippo Vibe, an HKM bridle, a saddle bed, gaiters, a fly cap, and a big wood grooming dream box given by the media agency Performance and Passion, Kirsten Meyer. And we also... No, now it's time to take the photo. It's photo time, so please give you a big smile. And it helps if you clap your hand to receive the best photo of our 3 best children in 2023. Okay, now it's time to go back to your horses. Und jetzt heißt es zurück zu den Pferden. And while they are going back to their wonderful horses, we want to honor the groom of the winning horse, the groom of 4 Rock G. This Westphalian gelding by Franziskus and the dam is hired by Rock Forever. Der Groom, der Pfleger des siegenden Pferdes, und er kriegt das Lachen nicht mehr aus dem Gesicht, denn es ist der Vater von Marie Bernard. The groom of for Rock G is the father of Marie Bernard, and he will receive a Leovet backpad, Leovet car products, and a European Championship. Congratulations to the groom. Und nun, alle offiziellen Ehrenpreise und Glückwünsche sind überbracht. Now, every official prizes are being presented. It's your time now. Jetzt seid ihr dran. Euer Applaus auf der Ehrenrunde. Clap your hands, the lap of honor. The new European champion for children, Marie Bernard. Second place, silver medalist, Therese Billig. And third place, she's got a little trouble right now, for Turkey. Turkey with Lowland and Laimira Gürgen. And here she is again, the new European champion, children champion, Kronberg 2023. Deutschland, Germany, for Rock G and Marie Bernard. She is the gold medalist with 4 Rock G from Germany, Marie Bernard. That was the medal ceremony for our children at the FEI Dressage European Championship, Kronberg 2023. It's just a short rain break for the floating maintenance. It will be gone at 12:30 when we start again with our juniors, the freestyle. So we'll be back at 12:30.
so gegen dich. Ich versteh dich nicht.